Hey guys, welcome to Anime Ball Z, and today we're going to be doing the fifth part of what if Goku could use a Primal Instinct form. And I will be continuing this even further, but my next video will most likely not be what if Goku could use a Primal Instinct form, because I have been lashing them out after each one, so I'll try and do a different one. I might do the part 5 of what if Goku and Vegeta were brothers. So I hope you enjoy this video, and let's get into the video. Vegeta and Nappa arrive, and Goku and Tien have been training, and Piccolo has been training alone, and extremely hard to reach a power level of 4,100. Gohan's a little stronger than the normal series at a 3,000 power level. No, 2,950 power level. And Krillin's is 2,000 and Yamcha's is 1,700. Vegeta destroys the East City, and then Gohan senses this, and everyone catches on when Nappa arrives, and so does Piccolo. Piccolo actually is really confident with his power that he has reached, because he has been training extremely hard, and he also believes that he is much stronger than Goku now, but that obviously isn't the case. Nappa actually has destroyed the city with only 2 fingers, and the wave of these fingers. Then he reads 2088 on someone, and he flies over there, and then if he realizes that it's actually Gohan, and then Gohan reveals his full 2950 power level. Then Piccolo says to Gohan, "No, Gohan, you stay back. I will fight this one." Nappa then looks. 1,200, how could that kid be stronger than you? You're an Namekian. Then Piccolo says, "I'm a what? And I am not as weak as you think." Then Piccolo punches Nappa away, and he lands on the ground and reads his power level of 4,100. Piccolo then powers up and says to Nappa, "You're mine!" Nappa steps up and gets annoyed that he is stronger than him, but knows that he's a Saiyan and he will definitely have an edge anyway. Vegeta then sees that Nappa isn't actually getting anywhere, because they are pretty much equal right now. So Goku and Tien have finished their training, and now Tien's power level has increased all the way up to 10,400. And Goku's is 11,400. Tien then says as they're running, "You really are something else, Goku, but I'll keep on trying, no matter what." Goku laughs, and they go Kaioken and zoom across the Snake Way. This actually happened prior to the Saiyans landing, since the fight doesn't last more than a day. Then Gohan steps in, and his hidden power isn't just an increase of his power this time. His power is Primal Instinct. He got this when he saw Piccolo gradually using stamina, even though he was pretty much equal with Nappa, but Nappa started to get the edge. So Gohan's power level increases to 5,900. You see, Saiyans are much stronger than a human or Namekian, no matter if they are equal in strength in all statistics to a Saiyan. The Saiyans have battle evolved DNA, so in battle, even if you were equal, they will still likely have an edge on you. Piccolo drops in his overall power from the loss of stamina, and Goku and Tien have arrived and are zooming towards the fight. Krillin has to do something and launches a double energy wave and bends it straight to Nappa. Nappa grabs both blasts and destroys them and dives into Krillin. Gohan is looking and is scared now. All alone, Piccolo's been drained of his stamina, he can't do much. And he increases his power to double. He clenches his fist, and then he opens the door to his potential. He can control this Primal Instinct form much better now, since he has controlled the potential. And he goes to Nappa and punches him and slams him into the ground. Nappa shouts, "What? The child? How has he gotten stronger?" He doesn't know about this form, even though he's a Super Saiyan. Well, not a Super Saiyan, but a Saiyan. And Nappa just gets destroyed by Gohan, and he's just getting angrier and angrier, and he's just getting weaker and weaker. So then he flies up and headbutts Nappa. He heals both Krillin and Piccolo when he lands, and Piccolo gets back on his feet and joins in the fight. Piccolo grabs Nappa and throws him towards Gohan, and Gohan blasts him straight to the ground. Piccolo then sees how strong Gohan has become, and Nappa almost dies when he falls to the ground. And Vegeta looks at him in disgust and kicks him away, and he almost dies from this kick alone. But then Vegeta says in the distance, "Don't worry, I'm not going to fight you. I don't want to kill you. I only want to kill Kakarot, low-class scum." Gohan says, "Don't talk about my dad like that." Gohan flies straight over to Vegeta, but Vegeta just waves his hand and he gets blown back and gets blown out of Primal Instinct. He is actually really scared now because he doesn't know what just happened. And Vegeta's just acting like this is a normal day because his power is much stronger than Gohan's and Piccolo's. Then Piccolo gets mad that he did this to Gohan and flies to Nappa and tries to punch him, but Vegeta isn't really fazed by this either and just throws him towards Gohan, and he hits the ground really hard and almost dies. Piccolo is unable to move now, and then Vegeta is going to kill the Namekian because he is angry that he tried to even fight him. Then he hears a faint thing in the distance. Dodon Ray! A Dodon Ray goes swiveling to Vegeta, and Vegeta just about dodges this attack. Then Goku runs around and kicks Vegeta across the face. Vegeta stands back and gets his grip, and he reads 10,400 and 11,400? How could a human low-class Saiyan be this strong? I can't believe this. What kind of training did you do? What kind of steroids did you take? Goku then uses his Primal Instinct form, and Vegeta looks in fear. Goku punches him away and blasts him, but Vegeta just about dodges his blast and looks in shock from the power of that blast, seeing that this blast was way stronger than the power level of himself. And then he gets punched by Tien into the ground, and then Tien launches his Kamehameha wave. Goku actually taught Tien this while they were on Kami's planet, King Kai's planet. And then Tien goes down to the ground and runs to Vegeta and grabs him, throws him up for Goku, and he double drop kicks him into the ground. Goku and Tien look at Vegeta and he has a menacing plan. Vegeta then puts his right hand up and says, "I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being weaker than you. Now, I will show you my real power." Vegeta then throws his fake moon right into the air, and it increases in size, and it turns Vegeta into an Oozaru. You see, Goku has been training to mentally stop this from happening, to mentally stop himself from turning into an Oozaru. But he can also let himself go, and he can let him turn into an Oozaru. And he knows that he will have to do this to be able to win the fight, so he does, and Gohan already is turned into an Oozaru. So Goku turns into an Oozaru to keep him in check, because he knows he still won't be enough to fight Vegeta. Gohan turns around, and since of the small size of the flying Nimbus, he drops to the ground and lands and runs towards Vegeta and headbutts him in the stomach. This does absolutely no damage. Then Vegeta grabs him by the tail and stomps on him, and Gohan is now unable to move, and he can only scream in pain. Nappa wakes up and looks up, but then he dies from all the pain he's been feeling. And Goku sees this and looks back at Vegeta and says, "Even if he was that evil, why did you kill him?" Vegeta says, "How do you know?" Goku says, "I've been watching over this fight. I know exactly what's been happening. So Goku has managed to increase his ki readings just to like such an advanced state that he can even read what's going on from the ki movements. And this is how he managed to do this. While he was flying to Earth from where he managed to arrive, he was reading how the fight was going on, and he saw Nappa die in his ki movement readings. Goku then gets hit by 3 mouth beams, and then the 4th one he holds with his left hand and tries to push it back, but then after 5 seconds it explodes in his hand. So he sees his left hand burning, blood dripping down it, and he gets mad. Goku then blasts his own mouth beam, but Vegeta dodges and launches his own. Goku knows from the angle of this blast, if it hits the earth, it will destroy it, so he has to hold it with his bare hands. Then Goku manages to have the willpower to pull the blast up, but he doesn't have enough power, and it just almost goes into his body and kills him. He knows he has to do something. He then powers up into his primal state, in his Oozaru form. Goku is surprised that he managed to do this and actually keeps control of himself, even though he's actually very angry. And he pulls the blast up and throws it out of the planet's gravitational pull. He then looks at Vegeta, punches him away and shouts, "Ka! Me! Ha! Me! Ha!" He launches a Kamehameha wave and it hits Vegeta and it greatly injures him. Vegeta blasts the fake moon because he sees that Goku has an edge on him, and Goku isn't quick enough to dodge his blast, and he instead gets hit by the exploding ball. Goku falls and is injured, and Tien was hit as well. Vegeta quickly starts to destroy them, and they get extremely hurt, since that they can't go Kaioken with all this pain. Goku stands and so does Tien. They make their stance and create the Spirit Bomb in both of their hands. Goku and Tien are looking Vegeta straight in the eye as they are charging this attack. Vegeta looks extremely confident and just lets them do it, saying, "There's no way that stupid small thing on your hand will be able to kill the almighty Prince Vegeta." Gohan looks at the situation and then gives Krillin half of his ki. Krillin says, "What will I do with this? This is so much power. I'm stronger than Goku and Tien's base." Then Gohan intellectually says to Krillin, Use it, and please hold Vegeta. I think I understand what they're going to do. Look, they've just turned it into a ball." Krillin looks and says, "I see what you mean. So I should hold Vegeta with this new power?" Gohan nods at him with his Oozaru body, and then Krillin jumps to Vegeta, and then Goku and Krillin then look at each other, and Krillin says, "I have to do this." Goku builds a tear in his eye, and Tien knows exactly what he's going to do. He's going to sacrifice himself for Earth. Goku and Tien run to Vegeta and feel this evil ki, and launch both of their spirit bombs. As they are flying, they combine and multiply in power, and it hits Vegeta and Krillin and easily kills them both. Well, we will actually keep Vegeta alive, but it will look like he's dead, because we will need him for the story to work in the Namek saga. So Vegeta just about lives, but he is unconscious. And Krillin actually dies though. And Goku runs to Krillin's body and screams as his hair turns yellow, his aura turns yellow, his eyes turn blue, and he turns into a Super Saiyan. I did this because this was exactly the same reason why Goku turned Super Saiyan. It's because Krillin died. So his power level would be over 500,000, and he falls out of the form because his power level is way too low to sustain a form like this, and he falls unconscious like Vegeta. Tien just looks and gets everyone's bodies and flies away. So, guys, that has been the 5th part of What If Goku Could Use the Primal Instinct form. Please subscribe and like if you like this video, and please comment down below if you did like this. And I'll see you in the next video.